Jonathan Leonard is the CEO and founder of Leonard Financial Solutions. Jonathan, welcome. Explain to all of us what protected income is and why it's really important to consider when we're doing our financial planning.
Yeah, and thanks for having me, Deb. Protected income is really just income that is your principal is fully protected. So these are different types of investments where you cannot lose money in them. And so the reason why we make this important in someone's retirement plan is because if you have a traditional investment like let's say your IRA or a 401k,
Yeah.
and when you're pulling money out of these investments, okay, especially in a down year, like in 2022, when the S&P 500 was down by about negative 20%, when we're also pulling money out of an investment that's losing money, you're making your loss even greater, okay?
Yeah.
And traditionally, advisors are just telling their clients, oh, just wait it out, let's ride out this market. But one of the biggest things we see with our clients is the fear of outliving their money.
Sure.
And we know that if we separate these buckets where we use investments for income purposes to pull money out of that, your principal is fully protected. That way we know that we're not furthering that loss in those down years. So we're pulling money out of an investment that your principal is fully protected and that can only gain money.
Oh, okay, so talk a little more about protected income, how it's different. What are those than the other types of income retirement plans? What are some of those products?
Sure. When we're talking about investments that are fully principally protected, traditionally those are just money markets, CDs, fixed and fixed index annuities. Those four types of investments offer full principal protection.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Talk to me your clients' biggest concerns. Obviously, it's not outliving their money, but also maybe if their health is not great towards the end of, into their retirement years, how can we shore up for that?
Sure. And but besides outliving your money, the biggest thing is always like, well, what if, God forbid, any kind of serious illness happens during my later years, right? So obviously there's long-term care that we do look at, but usually depending on what stage you're at, if, once especially you're in your 60s and 70s, long-term care is very expensive, and can be, very cumbersome. And usually, as an alternative, different types of fixed and fixed index annuities will offer provisions in them for long-term care needs for clients. So usually that's a good alternative. If they don't have a long-term care policy already in place, that's something we can look at for them at a later stage.
Jonathan Leonard, CEO and founder of Leonard Financial Solutions. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you for having me, Deb.